opportunity to change. Once that breath is taken from us, then we are not in a position to change. Here is the only place on earth where you can change your life. Once you leave this world, you have created what you must endure. Because that is the statement you made of your existence before your Creator and Judge. And He will hold you responsible for it. Most of you are little more than pieces of meat. As long as you're fed, watered, entertained, and your egos and vanities are pandered to, then you are quite happily walking this earth. You think nothing of lying, twisting the truth, dishonesty, getting your own way on your own terms, and through it you don't realize the penalty you pay. The true human spirit will always spot what's really going on. Because when you seek the light, you can always see very clearly how the darkness works. And ultimately, the people of light are drawing back. And that is why you'll find that most of the people you're mixing with think exactly the way you do. They look at life in exactly the way you do. Because that's what the darkness does. It gathers together for safety. Only by walking in the light can you claim your individuality with courage.
I'm walking. I don't know whether I'm in the light, but I'm walking.
That's the only way you can walk in the light. Claim your individuality with responsibility and recognize you're in a battle against darkness.
When you're an individual and you get responsibility, is that because it's a mistake?
Just remember, there's only one person going to pay the price for what you're doing with your life. It's you. Forever.
Diane, they're bored. They're walking away already.
We never lose the conscious remembrance of who we are, whether we are in the body or not. Because we have never made the rules.
I'm not really fond of out-of-body experience.
The darkness has no principles, no mercy, no truth. But what the darkness is a good seducer, pandering to your egos, your greeds, your vanities, your prejudices, and everything that will draw you in and enslave you. But we must take responsibility for that enslavement. And when we do, then the light can flow to us in order for us to break free. On your judgment day, there will be no victims.
I'm so fed up of your lies. You're so satisfied. I don't need you.
Everyone has
I want to break free. God knows I want to break free. I'm not gay, but sometimes I want to be.
You only want to break free if you're a slave. I rest my case.
No, you don't. You're just resting your hand in your pocket.
The darkness makes you stupid as well.
You know, you're my favourite stupid.
You just have to see
You're
the
my favourite stupid person. And that's only because I like women.
Things you're interested in.
But sometimes I wonder whether I made a mistake. I love your dress sense, it's beautiful. No, I'm serious, I do like your dress sense, it's very beautiful. It's just the way you stand on your ladders that bugs me.
Well, you don't have to see it, you can keep it.
Yeah, you Muslims are all the same. Listen to me, I am not a dictator.
You're so full of your labels, aren't you?
No, I haven't got one single label on me. Oh, I do.
Throw your ego around, get yourself in the centre.
There you go, McDonald's label.
Individual responsibility.
Buy one, get
so
one
all
free.
the labels get
Great fun if you got a friend, isn't it? I do that when I'm masturbating, mate. No, I really did know. I really did desire to know what it was to be a pervert. Yeah, I never got it. I wanted to know what it was all about. But the problem is, perverts are seduced, not born. Perverts are not born.
It's very simple to walk in the dark.
The
challenge comes when you seek the light. That's when you get the reality of what life is about. It's easy to follow the crowd. It's easy to dive into the sewer. Easy as can be. It's so easy to be governed by what money
Well, I
you buy.
prefer easy.
Easy to boast about how clever
Who
you are.
likes hard?
Easy to read the books and parade yourself. But that's not living, it's giving in.
That's not living.
And that's
it's
why most people on this earth, unless
I don't want to
something
spend my
drastic
life
happens,
being a colour baby.
will not survive what is coming.
2 years.
And there'll be no tears shed, you must
But
understand.
what if I kick what is coming
You
in
choose
its
who you
bullet?
serve.
Stop making film here, my friend.
Well, at least it's my rubbish and not someone else's, yeah? It's okay. You're my favourite funny speaker. By the way, who controls you? I feel that the way you feel about them, but don't know that that's the way you feel about them, that's the way I feel about them. Yeah? It's very bad news.
So dependent, aren't you?
I'm
always gonna have somebody to lean
when
on.
she uses the word dependent, what she's talking about is not social, but what she's believing. But what she's talking about is the biochemical, not...
Since when have you earned the right to interpret what I'm saying? You haven't got a clue because you're trapped in your own brain cells.
I just like cider when it's spelled...
Other people are
No,
not
I
enjoying your rubbish.
like cider when it's spelled wrong because it gives me something to think about, yeah?
Like all alcohol is
It's quite
cripples.
nice cider, yeah?
Am besten im Film.
Money, sex, food, alcohol, running away from it, all for crippled human beings.
I like the internet, but I'm not an
The challenge of
internet.
everyday life. Just remember, 200 years ago, they couldn't get on and off planes and things. The whole world is on the run, trying to get away from it.
Anyone
It's
here
all.
running?
And what
No.
is it? The life that generation upon generation for
Yes.
thousands of years didn't run away from unless they had to survive. That is how little people of the 21st century.
Diana, we love you, but we still don't know
And that
what is your
why-
point.
That is why
I don't love her, I'm just trying.
I've got news for you. I don't expect you to understand.
No, but what is your point?
Justice requires that you are warned, so that when you stand on
I
your
am warned,
judgment, you
everybody
cannot
is
say
warned.
nobody told me. The Almighty will always make sure that you do not have a leg to stand on. There will be no excuses, no blaming anybody else. You've been given the gift of life, and if you didn't listen to voices that challenged you, you bear the responsibility.
No, I tell them to go fuck themselves. Say, go take a wank, you moron. I don't like you, you're not sexy.
Governed by the body that reduces them to the point where animals have more dignity.
Animals are okay so long as they don't eat my food.
Animals do what they're called to do.
But
Human beings
hey,
have
if I've
choices.
got more
They
than I
have
need,
24
I
hours
will
in the
give them
day.
a little bit.
They
I say,
choose
let
how
them
to
eat
use it.
bread.
They
Yeah?
want to sink themselves
I
in their
say.
bodily functions in one way or another.
I like
and
animals.
They bear the responsibility.
But
they
always
cannot
suspect
never be
anyone
allowed
who
to liken
favours
themselves
animals to humans, because
they
they're a
have
little
insulted
bit
animals
weird,
in
yeah?
doing so. The price
If you
of
don't
human
believe me, ask the
degradation
humans that
is
they
for
have a
humans,
relationship with.
not to be likened